Sri Krishna Paramatmane Namah. Sri Bhagwan said, Srimad Bhagwad Gita, chapter number 6. Sri Bhagwan said, Arjun, now listen how, with the mind attached to me through exclusive love and practicing yoga with absolute dependence on me, you will know me, the repository of all power, strength, and glory, and other attributes, the universal soul, in entirely and without any shadows of doubt. I shall unfold to you it entirely with the wisdom, the knowledge of God in His absolute formless aspect, along with the knowledge qualified aspect of God, both with form and without form, having known with nothing else remain yet to be known in this world. Hardly one among 1,000 men strives to realize me. Of those striving yogis, again, some rare one devoting himself exclusively to me in reality. Earth, water, air, ether, mind, reason, and also ego. Those constitute my nature divided into 8 parts. This, indeed, my lower material nature, and other than this, by which the whole universe is sustained, know it to be higher or spiritual nature in the form of Jiva, the life principle, O Arjun. Arjun, that all beings have evolved from this twofold Prakti, and I am source of the entire creation, and also me again it dissolves. There is nothing else beside me, Arjun, like clusters of yarn beads formed by knots on a thread. All this threaded on me, Arjun. I am sap in water, radiance of moon and sun. I am sacred syllab Om, and in all Vedas the sound is either virility in man. I am pure order, the stubble principle of smell in the earth, and brightness in fire. Nay, I am life in all beings, austerity in the ascetics. Arjun, known the eternal seed of all beings. I am the intelligence of intelligence, the glory of glorious am I. Arjun, of the glory I might free from passion and desire. In begins, I am the sexual desire, not conflicting with virtue or scriptural injunction. Whatever other entities there are, born on sattva, the quality of goodness, and that born on rajas, the principle of activity, the tamas, the principle of eternal, known them all evolved from me alone. In reality, however, neither do I exist in them, nor do they in me. The whole of this creation is deluded by these objects evolved from 3 modes of Prakriti, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. That is why the world fails to recognize me, standing apart from this imperishable. For those most powerful Maya well of mind, consisting 3 gunas, modes of nature, is extremely difficult to break through. Those, however, who constantly adore me alone are able to cross it. Those whose wisdom has been carried away by Maya and are demonic nature, such foolish and vile men, evil deeds do not adore me. 4 types of devotees of noble deeds worship me, Arjun: the seeker after worldly possessions and affected, the seeker of knowledge, and the man of wisdom, O best Bharatas. Of these, the best of man of wisdom ever established in identity with me, possessed of exclusive devotion for me. I am extremely dear to the wise man who keeps me reality, and he is extremely dear to me. Indeed, all these are noble, but the man of wisdom is my very self. Such, in my view, for such devotee who has his mind and intellect merge me, I firmly establish in me alone as the highest goal. In very last of all three birds, enlightened person worship me by realizing that all this is good, all this is God. Such a great soul is very rare indeed. Those whose wisdom has been carried away by various desire, being prompted by their own nature, worship other deities, adopting norms relating to each, whether celestial form of a devotee carving for the some worldly objects, choose to worship with reverence, as stabilize the faith of particular devotee in that very form. Endowed with such faith, he worship that particular deity and obtains through that deity without doubt his desired enjoyments as ordained by me. The fruit gained by these people of small understanding, however, is perishable. The worship of gods attend the gods, whereas my devotees, however they worship me, eventually come to me and me alone, not knowing my supreme nature, unperceivable and undecaying. The ignorant person regard me, whom am the supreme spirit, beyond such reach of mind and sense, and embodiment of truth, knowledge and bliss, to have assumed finite from through birth as an ordinary human being. Well, by Yog Maya, divine potency, I am not manifest to all. Hence, this ignorant folk fail to recognize me, the birthless and imperishable supreme deity, that is, consider me as a subject to birth and death. Arjun, I know all beings, past as well as present, nay, even those that are yet to come, but none devoid of faith and devotion knows me. I, valiant Arjun, through delusion in the shape of opposite, such as pleasure, pain, etc., born of desire, aversion, all living creatures in the world are falling a prey to infatuation. But those men of virtuous deeds, whose sins have to come to end, being freed from delusion in the shape of pairs, opposite born attraction, repulsion, worship me with a firm resolve in every way. They know, having taken refuge in me, strive and deliverance from the old age, death, know Brahma, the Absolute, and the whole Adhyatma, the totally of Jiva's embodied souls, the entire field of karma action, as well as intelligent being comprising Adhibhuta, the field of matter, Adhideva, Brahma, and Adhiyajana, the unfixed divinity dwelling in the heart of all beings as their witness, and they who possessed of a steady-faced mind know thus an hour of death, they too know me alone. Thus, Upanishad sung by Lord, the science of Brahma, the scripture of yoga, the dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjun ends the 7th chapter entitled The Yoga of Jnana, knowledge of Nirguna Brahma, Jana, knowledge of Nirguna Brahma, and Vijnana, knowledge of manifest divinity. Shri Krishna Paramatmane Namaha. Krishnam Bande Jagadgurum.